Hello, room. Where are my people in Switzerland, Bali, Malta? Come on in and visit me. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Breezy, what you doing up so early? You all right this morning? I have the, oh, okay. The Wolverine pathways today. That's good. I just got up and let band it out. Hi, good morning. And adventures. Let me touch your bubble right now because I keep losing you to add you to the groups. Oh goodness. Let's see. Hey Wani, good morning, baby. I'm up early. You guys are up early too. I just let the dog out. Got me a little coffee. And I'm going to try to make it to this funeral a little later. Just trying to ice my hips up. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm actually about to go to bed. Oh my goodness. Oh, you work midnights. Girl, I worked midnights years ago, but I did it to myself. I just have to change some things that I do in terms of like when I lay down. Hey, Con, how are you this morning? Good to see you. If you guys don't already know each other, kind of check out each other's channels. While you're here, make some nice, good friends. Thank you so much. Hey, Rose, good morning. I got on bilateral ice packs right now. How are you today, Rose? Glad to see you guys. Yep, if you all don't already know each other, please check out each other's channels. Everybody has really nice content. Trying to beat this system. Okay, there we go. Okay. I got you now, and adventures. And I am subscribed to you. My bell is on. But I was looking for an email from you because I know you said you were interested in the review groups. If you're still interested, send me an email with your Facebook information, and then that way I can add you. I just added someone earlier this morning that sent me an email. It will be no problem because they do have toys from time to time that you can get deeply discounted, sometimes free. So that would be a good thing. Good morning, Cooking and Lifestyle by Nikki. Oh, thank you, Wani. I don't feel so fly. How are you this morning, Nikki? Yep, I'm up and back at it, doing what I can do. Oh, it's evening in India. Okay. What time? I know I talked to somebody about 4 hours ago and it was 9:30 in the morning in India. I'm okay. I just took my pain medicine and I have on ice packs on both hips. Yep, India, like sometimes in the morning I have friends to come visit me from India, uh, Bali, Malta, Switzerland. Like if I go on like real quickly early in the morning, and I'll see them before I go to work, or at the time I would be going to work. That happened a couple of times last week when I took off. And we had a nice early morning chat. So I figured since it was Saturday, if people weren't sleeping in, they could come in and meet some new people, make some new friends. But it's still pretty early in the morning. And most people do try to take advantage of sleeping in on the weekend. So I'll probably stay on a few more minutes and see if some more people come through. If not, then I'll come back a little bit later. But I wanted to try to do a little something um, before this funeral. I have to be there at 10:30 for the family hour. So I'm not gonna dress up because I don't feel like trying to walk with heels on. I guess I could put on some boots with like a little chunky heel or whatever. But I'm just gonna throw on a pair of jeans and run up there right quick. You guys got any special plans for today or for the weekend? Oh, you're working tonight again tonight? Okay. So you just plan to get some rest and maybe eat a bite. Because that's all you can do when you work. I already know that. I'm so glad I don't do weekends. I used to. At first, when they like kind of cut back like the overtime, it kind of bothered me. But now it doesn't bother me at all. I'm like, thank you. Yep, that's nice to see things in English. You can participate a little bit better. Oh, thank you, Wani. I love my bracelets. I got a bunch of those Alex and Ani bracelets for my last birthday. This one here I just got on Mr. G's birthday. At the casino, I had $150 worth of comps. So I'm like, I'm going to spend it on me. So I got this, I can't say it, Swarovski crystals. And this is like crystal dust on this bracelet. And then at the end, they have big crystals down at the end here. And then it has the name Swarovski on the side there. And they had it where it just goes around in the two open ends. And I'm like, I'll lose that. So the guy said, oh, we have them where they wrap all the way around too. So I got the wrap one so I don't lose it. So yeah, it's pretty nice. It's real flexible. They had them in this color, gold, and champagne. The champagne was like the softest baby pink. So pretty. But I like to bling a little bit more, so I got this one. Hey, Ramiro, good morning. How are you? Good morning. I got me a little coffee here, some salted caramel creamer. I love caramel, anything caramel. That's pretty good. And I'm just relaxing with my cold pack. I can't move around, so the only thing I can do is go live with these cold packs on. Oh, you like caramel too, Wani? Hey, Suthra, good morning. How are you, dear? How's it going? Yep, I can only have decaf coffee. I remember at the hospital, one of the nurses fixed a pot of coffee, and the first little cup was so good, I went back and just got just a little bit more. Next thing I know, I'm in the hall getting ready to go see patients, and my heart just started beating so fast. And I just grabbed one of the pillars in the hallway, and I just held on to it for dear life because I thought I was about to leave here. So I don't do caffeine. They had to take me to the ED and hook me up to an IV and flush the coffee out of my system. And I had only about maybe this much, a small cup. Hey, Ratika, good morning. Welcome back. Yep, come on in. And I'm good. How are you, dear? You were just here with me a few hours ago. Yep, you guys say hello to one another and check out each other's channels. And rub up on each other. Rub, rub, rub. Nice new friends. Oh, oh. That's not good at all. And I don't make mine strong. My son, he makes his coffee so strong. It looks like Coca-Cola when he pours a cup of coffee. I'm like, you should be able to see through it as you pour it into the cup, and just see that it's slightly brown or medium brown, but his looks like Coca-Cola. Yep, you guys rub up on each other. Did you guys hear that when you rub each other, if you don't leave a comment that the rub does not count. So make sure you leave like a small comment. Because you want all your rubs to count. Hey, gorgeous. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. Okay, Wani. You have a blessed day as well, dear. How's it going, gorgeous? Welcome. Check out the people in the room. Check out their channels. And if it's something you think you like, rub up on them and ring their bells. You're doing all right. That's good. Just started your weekend. Great. I started mine yesterday, but it's not going the very best. That's why I'm doing live in the bed. Well, actually, I'm in pain. I have bursitis in my hip, and so I have ice packs on, so I'm gonna be icing all weekend. So I'm just doing live straight from the bed with my ice packs. This is one of them, the ice packs. Hey, good morning, sister. How are you? You're up early. I'm not used to seeing you be up this early. Yeah, I got some good stuff. I just took it. Yep, I'm doing okay. I'm waiting for the Dollar Tree to open because I want to go get a sympathy card. And I'm going to run up to that funeral right quick. Yep, it is good, gorgeous. You know, I can, medicate myself. After the funeral, I'm going to take something stronger, like maybe a muscle relaxer or something. And I hate taking the muscle relaxer, though, because it makes you sleepy. And I like to be doing stuff like I'm doing now, or either editing a video. But just so I don't move around, I can actually rest myself. That's the only way I can do it, is to take like Flexeril or something. What you say, you usually woke but not on live? Yep, you're on live. It's good you stopped in because I didn't have any mods in the room. Yep, and then I'll probably, after the funeral, come back and go live again sometime this afternoon because I want to catch my friends. Yeah, the Jetsons, that's my notification. I have a new phone and I never knew when I got anything. So I'm like, I got to put something that I know and can actually hear. So it's George Jetson does it for me. If I don't hear that notification, it's a problem. It's something wrong. Definitely. I can't think of what else I would like to do. I want to get in that basement and reset up like my station for doing my videos and straighten out all my makeup. It's just decaf. I can't have regular coffee, but I got salted caramel creamer because I like anything caramel. Anything. And it's pretty good. And actually, this creamer is not even like the coffee mate. Nope, I'm just allergic to caffeine. I have no reason why. It gives me chest palpitations and makes my blood pressure rise. Yep. Thank goodness I work in a hospital when I had that episode like maybe 10 years ago. Yep. It's a few people I work with that can't have caffeine because you'll think you're about to have a heart attack. So I'm very careful with caffeine. But this creamer is like, well, it's no such thing in Michigan anyway. It's Spartan brands. Everything has switched to Our Family brands. And this has more good flavor than like say Coffee Mate creamers, which are high-end creamers. And this Our Family brand of creamer is so good, and you don't have to use a lot of it. It's the powder, um, and it's salted caramel, and it's so good. Two creams and no sugar. I used to could drink it like that, but now I gotta have a little bit of sugar. But in this, I don't have any sugar. All I had to use was the creamer. It's that good. No sugar at all. Yep, look for this brand. If you go to a Spartan store, it's Our Family Creamer, salted caramel. They have other flavors too. But I have to use my coffee grinder and grind me some more beans. I was able to find a big bag of Maxwell House decaf beans, and it was on sale for $3.99, and I'm like, I have a coffee grinder, so I'm just gonna get it. Yeah, vanilla is good too. My favorites are caramel and hazelnut, and then vanilla. I'm not particularly crazy about Irish cream. And then I think they have like a chocolatey flavor too. Yes, Ratika, we will definitely visit your channel. You like the chocolate one? I figure if you have chocolate, you might as well drink hot chocolate, actual cocoa. Now I'm gonna tell you what's good, because I like to put extra cream in my hot chocolate packet mix in my cup. And I put some hazelnut in my hot chocolate. OMG. Chocolate and hazelnut mixed together. Oh, it was so good. That was the best cup of cocoa I have ever had in my life. So if you get a chance, if you like hot chocolate, add a little bit of hazelnut creamer to it. It just takes it to a whole nother level. It's like you drinking gourmet hot chocolate. Yeah, very good. And speaking of chocolate, I want to learn how to make a chocolate pie. Does anybody have a good recipe for chocolate pie they're willing to share? Oh, you're having like a party? What happens when you try to make chocolate pie on muscle relaxers? Oh my God. Yeah, that is a video for you right there. Like if I take a muscle relaxer, sometimes I need 2 sleeps. I'm gonna try my best not to take one, but if I do, it's gonna be very late tonight or very early in the morning tomorrow, so I can sleep it off before I go back to work Monday. Yeah, but chocolate pie, I guess it's the filling that you mostly have to get, but I know you have to bake the crust first. And you have to put little holes in the pie crust before you bake it so that it puffs up and cooks all the way through. But then the filling. And they probably do have quite a few videos on YouTube that show somebody fixing the chocolate pie. So I'll find one. I'm going to try to make it for my nephew the next time he comes back to visit.
to go directly to the threat and to address the threat. While I can't speak to what happened on that day, what I can say is that when you have a well-trained unit, law enforcement officers, then they are prepared.
Are you all checking out each other's channels?
And it all just really comes down to training. Yeah. So speaking of training, the president.
Okay, you have a wonderful party with your friends, Ratika. I'll see you soon. I know you got some really wonderful goodies. I wish I was there so I can come to the party.
The security guard doesn't know the children, doesn't love the children. This man standing outside of the school the other day doesn't love the children, probably doesn't know the children. The teachers love their children.
I know I would love to have a nice plate of some exotic Indian food, a few samosas, some paratha bread, a little bit of chutney, and some curry chicken. Yep, that would be so nice.
In order to be a police officer, very hard work. It takes dedication and commitment to public service in order to do the job.
But I'm glad you took the time to stop in, and you're preparing for a dinner party with friends. Now, mutton, is that like a baby goat?
Agenda, first of all. And then secondly, making sure that all systems are working collaboratively together to support.
Yes. Okay. Oh my God, I love that. I love it. When I go to the Indian restaurant, I get the goat, but they only have like about 5 little cubes in there. But the curry itself is so good. It does taste amazing. Goat, curry goat. I love curry goat. You guys are going to have a fantastic meal. Now I'm thinking I might get Mr. G. Bye, Ratika. Take care. To drive me to Oak Park today to get some Indian food. Especially that paratha bread. Oh my God, it's so good. And the rice, they have like this jasmine rice. And I like to get the I guess it's pronounced jalfrezi. Yep, I like jalfrezi. I think that's how you say it. Jalfrezi. Jalfrezi. And it has those little green chilies in it. Those bad boys are hot. You gotta be careful. Yep, you have to be very careful eating those green chilies because they are super hot. Don't let their size fool you. And what time is it now? It's almost 7:45. At 8 o'clock, I'm going to end the live and go to the dollar store to pick up my sympathy card and then come back to get ready to go to the funeral. And then I'll probably catch you guys a little bit later. But I'm just going to stay in the room here for a full hour as long as there's people here. Yeah, gorgeous. I think Ratika is gone already. She's going to give a marvelous dinner party with mutton. And I wish I could be one of her dinner guests. What are you going to do today, Melinda? Oh, thank you. Yep, I won't use that other phone again, that other device. I was so hurt when I found out that it was that low. I had no way to tell. I'm going to relax till everybody gets up. Well, you'll probably be relaxing for a while because somebody stayed up late last night. Yep, I'll probably go to the funeral and come back and take a small nap and then go back live maybe about 4:30. Oh, that sounds good. Are you having company over to eat too? Oh, shrimp scampi, that sounds good too. Sometimes I fix breakfast, sometimes I don't. More times I don't. We'll just either cook some sausages or some bacon. And Mr. G, he likes his hash browns. Like he'll cook his breakfast and I might take a bite of his bacon or his sausage. But I had a taste for cream of wheat And that stuff is so expensive. I got a box. I haven't opened it yet, but I was supposed to be fixing like a nice, breakfast one day with some cream of wheat, and I haven't done it yet. I don't know what I'm going to cook. I don't think I should have to cook anything, not today. That's why going to the Star. Hey, Sheree Nicole. How are you, dear? Come on in, Sheree, and meet some of the people in the room. If you haven't already met them before, check out their channels and see if it's something that you like and would support. And if so, ring that doorbell. I'm doing okay. I'm sitting here with bilateral ice packs on my hips. I have bursitis, and this is the only way to get rid of it because bursitis is so deep that an injection of cortisone would not reach the area, so you just have to ice it and hope that the cold gets there to kind of reduce the inflammation. So that's going to be my day. Icing, icing, icing. Hey, good morning, Terry. How are you? I'm trying to feel better, baby. I am trying to feel better. And Terry, you're supposed to have a wrench. And I probably did the same thing with you that I did with Diego and forgot to save it. Let's see. Okay, there you are. So let me see if I can fix this.
So beyond the closing ceremonies, what else is on the schedule? Well, she's at more games today. She was taking in a snowboarding competition last night wearing a big
Okay, Terry, can you do me a favor and go out and come back in to see if your wrench took effect? Hey, Hannah, how are you? I'm okay. Yep, Terry, I just want to see if your wrench took effect. Good, come on in. Meet some of the pretty people in the room and check out their channels. A couple of weeks ago, that the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, was facing significant issues over getting a White House security clearance. That's all coming out. And if you like what you see, ring their doorbells. Hey, Comedy, how are you? Good morning. Welcome to the room. There's a few. I'm doing pretty good. Well, no, I really should say I'm blessed because I'm here among the land of the living. But in a little while, I'm going to go to a funeral for one of my patients, 35 years old, gone. All right, Terry, I see you. Yep, I lost one of my patients last week. So I'm not going to stay for the full funeral. I'm just going to, from what I hear, it happened in the x-ray. And she went bad. And they tried to do CPR, but they couldn't get her back. She had had cardiac arrest before and needed to have open heart surgery. Went through the surgery, but her body was so weak. But I just feel bad because she left behind 2 children, a 15-year-old and a 4-year-old. So I gotta go. They packed up her stuff to give her mom, but they forgot to give her the last picture she ever took with her 4-year-old. And so I have that picture in my purse. So I want to take it and put it in her mom's hand.
I take pictures of sunrises with my back pain. I couldn't sleep in half the time. Then I found Elite PM is the only one to buy a
Yep. It's very sad. I was so hurt when I found out because I had been off myself. Hey, Ren, good morning, baby. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. That's right. That's what I just said. Doing good. Thank the Lord. You are right about that. So far, so good. It's going pretty good. I just need to go out and pick up a sympathy card for this funeral I was telling them about. I lost one of my patients last week, so I want to go pay my respects to the mom. The mom was so supportive. She was there every day. And she demanded like to spend the night with her child, even though she was 35. That was still her baby. And she would come to therapy with her when I would do her therapy and just observe and just be a support. And she is like devastated.
Closed captioning brought to you by Garlic, cholesterol's natural enemy. My cholesterol is borderline. I can worry about it or do something about it. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol naturally, and it's odor-free. And pharmacists
And I'm just so glad because the mom would always spend the night, but this particular night she did not stay. She went home. And I just could not imagine how it would have been if her mom had stayed the night. Yep, 2 children, a 15-year-old and a 4-year-old. It was just 2.
I think the importance of the Hearst verdict was that people.
But 2 is too many not to have a mama. But they have their grandmother, thank God. And for more information on the series, go to CNN.com. Sometimes you need a second sample to confirm that. And I'm sure she's going to love on them just like she loved on their mother. Gas, bloating, constipation, and diarrhea can start in the colon and may be signs of an imbalance of good bacteria. Only Philips Colon Health has this unique combination of probiotics. It provides 4-in-1 symptom defense. It's your daily probiotic. ADT now helps protect your family at home and on the Yep, so it's, pretty sad.
Get started now with ADT's best offer, an ADT starter kit installed free, including a security panel, keypad, key fob, entry and motion sensors.
Ren, can you do me a favor? I just gave you a wrench. Can you go out and come back in so I can make sure that it took?
And security cameras from the ADT Pulse app. And now get ADT Go for free with any ADT security system. Don't miss out on ADT's best offer, a $449 savings.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, baby. It was funny the other day and Hell Up's live. It's like everybody had a wrench. Everybody was ready for those trolls. And I prefer, like, when I have my big mix and mingles, that everybody have a wrench. And I'm going to probably do one next week. Yeah, we got to have each other's backs because they be fooling. It was one in here late last night. Yep, his block game is strong. Everybody in the room had a wrench. Everybody. And mine is strong too. You'll see when I have my next mix and mingle. I'm just doing like little small chit chat right now, but I'm gonna do a commercial and put one out next week because I like to give people heads up when I have the mix and mingles so that I have a larger presence. So I'll probably do it next Friday. I just couldn't do it this week, like sit up like that. I'm just kind of doing a small mix and mingle right from my bed. Yep, so I'm going to prepare my little infomercial for that. So we can have a good time next Friday evening at 8. If I need to do it next Friday, because the following Friday I have a girls' night out event I need to plan for one of my co-workers. It's her birthday. And so I'm like Julie from the Love Boat. I plan all the events for girls' night out.
I know he's going to explode. The caller, who appears to know Cruz well, tells the FBI tip line to realize that more could have been done.
Yeah, we painted. I don't know if it's red, but we painted. We have a good time. It's a nice mix. I think the youngest one of us is like 26, and the majority are like in their 50s, and I'm the oldest. It's a couple older than me. I'm 61, but we got a couple that are like 63 and 64 years old, but we mix well. And in fact, today, because I had promised some people in Diggs live the other day that I was gonna upload a video with us partying. And so I'm going to do that and get that uploaded. That's going to be my video contribution for this weekend, to see Age Graceful party with her ride and die chicks from work. we went on a bar bike. So it'll be really interesting. I have a couple of clips. I just got to put it together. Because we had a ball. And I'm waiting for the first birthday where it's going to be warm weather and we're going to get back on that pedal bike. And we had a good driver. Our bike, if you didn't pedal, it had a motor. Thank goodness, because at one point when everybody got to drink, and I'm like, I don't see anybody pedaling. You are using this motor. But it was fun. It's a 15-seater. I sat on the cooler in the middle, and then there's like a rumble seat or back seat, and like 3 or 4 people sat there. And then it's like 10 spots for peddlers, 5 on each side of the bike. It looks like a trolley. And we got about 3 or 4 companies in Detroit that have the pedal bike bar. You know, it's so much fun. You meet at a club or a bar, and you get on your pedal bike and you tour downtown Detroit or the New Center area in Detroit. It's like 3 different tours you can take. And we took the downtown tour and we had a blast. Okay, baby. Thanks for dropping by. You enjoy the rest of your day too. I appreciate you. No, thank you. It's not alive without you guys. You guys are the most important part. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to call this live quit right now so that I can go get this sympathy card. But I will be back in a few hours. And I'm going to see if I can get that video uploaded first so you guys can see it before I come back on. Because I'm quite sure that you guys are going to enjoy it. So thank you everyone for stopping in and having coffee with me. I love you. You guys have a good day. Bye now.